Welcome back to an episode. We are again somewhere in the Sarafan Keep. Well, hopefully. And we're going further forward around here. That direction. The thing is closed off, so that means only one thing. Changing dimensions. And wait a minute, sometimes when you change dimensions, the area changes as well, doesn't it? An awful lot of glyph powers. Interesting. And one that glitched through here. Look at that. The glyph power is blue, but the sparks are red. Fascinating. Alright, let's get on forward over there. And as always, we don't need to... Oh.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself, though it may destroy you.
Interesting. A little warning. Ah, that's not good. Maybe I should have continued in the spirit realm, though. Alright. And is this one of the... There are weapons all the way around. Ah, no, this is one of those annoying siphon fellows. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Does the game remember where all of the objects have been stored? Or does it reset the objects at one point? It would be very, very good to know. Just as a safety measure, if you mess up real hard. So, what do we have here? Oh, it's a block.
As I pulled the stone free, a sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner chamber. I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
Oh, names. Look at that. Written Latin.
These crypts, defiled caskets of Seraphim saints, bearing my brothers' names, and my own. The irony of Kain's blasphemous act rushed in on me with the crushing force of revelation. Were my hands not as bloody as these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers, these very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Yes, Raziel, you were a Sarafan, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Kain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
That's just one teensy-weensy thing that... Very weird about it. Why do we not remember who we were? It's as if some different entity took control of the corpse, and the corpse is just... In this case, the body is just the carrier. So we got ourselves Zephon, that's the one that we have defeated, the climb spider guy. Then we got Melchiah, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Actually, Melchiah sounds a bit weird. Melchiah. Much better. Anyway, that's the one with the zombie guy. This is us. Also, there are different little images around it. Okay, then there's Rahab. Haven't met that one yet. Not want to spoil too much. So, Duma, same. And Turel. It could be that these are the ones that you do meet in the first installment. Very interesting. Oh. Look at the floor. It's spiraling. Right? Doesn't look normal. Okay, but let's have a... What about Malak? Oh, it looks weird. Look at there's stuff broken around here. Everything else seems to be okay. But there seem to be cracks in here. Let's write this down. Malak crack. Sarafan Malak Tomb crack. Okay. Let's write this down. We can test something later once we have a power that destroys stuff. I mean, we could also use one of the glyphs, but I don't think that this is supposed to be useful. Glyphs are just battle magic. At least for now they are battle magic. Oi, that's a hole. That is not what I had in mind. I thought this would be a staircase or something, but no. Where do we end up now? Water. We are in an underwater area with underwater enemies. Oh, look at that. Oh. I think this one is pretty much a giveaway what's going to happen here. Yeah, there's water. And then we got this one. Who's down here?
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Oh.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Kain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
There were no names exchanged. That is weird.
This relic has infused you with the power to compress and manipulate space. As your symbiotic weapon, the Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
Suspicious sound. Okay. Like this is our aim button pretty much. We can use that. And with that we can shoot things. Hold and release. Simple, straightforward. So that symbol may show us something. How far do we need to push that? Oh. Maybe a bit too much. A bit too far. So how do we end up here? We ended up through that. Then that might be a secondary progression point. But usually you continue with the... No. That could be a riddle. So let's see where this one ends up at. And another tomb. I don't know if we could reach that afterwards. So let's continue through here real quick. Where do we end up? Let's remember to track back. Oh. Oh boy. That is destructive. So, the problem is aiming, right? You want to auto aim all the time. Auto aiming is shift if there's an enemy present, and then you just spam that constantly. And with a little bit of luck, you don't actually impale yourself on those spikes. Wow. What a cheat thing. Alright. The thing is, I have to jump all the way down. Ah, okay. There, How do I... Oh, look at that. So this is just a different way around. It looks like the Tomb of the Sarafan again. Just the way up. So this is just a different way around. The Tomb of the Sarafans are a huge circular environment. Did I just look at an enemy? I think so. There was one right behind me. Okay. So, don't touch the water. And get that way. We are so overpowered with that ability, it's unbelievable. Oh, this could be another way back if we wanted to. This is water. I don't like watery environments. But right now, we got ourselves this ability, right? It's a very interesting indicator. So, that's the wrong one. I want to know if there's something happening here if I switch planes. No. I mean, I can just go back. This seems to be a normal way forward. Normal. Mostly normal. There are enemies up here. And watery surfaces. Oh, always look at the compass. And what else we have here? Interesting. So... Wait a minute. Oh, I can also do this in that dimension. That's cool. So... Absolutely cheap. Once you've unlocked that ability, the game becomes like... much easier than expected. So, what do we have here? We have the ability... The ability to fall, that's what we have. I went north the last time. Easy, easy. So they are up. Easy. How many more are there? Not what I wanted. Ah, okay. Happens. So I just have to be very careful how to get across. That could be a climbable wall. Ah. Just guessing, and it did work. The thing is, I wanted to track back with the Soul Reaver ability. Let's hope that this is already good enough. Yeah. And this is another stone. I think we messed up on this one. We could change dimensions, but I don't need to. There we go. So now we know that we can move those blocks around. Does the block down here tell us anything? Look at that. It was just in the way, nothing more. And in order to continue on forward, we have to open up a door. So... it doesn't really matter what you do, there's no opening, nowhere to place that block into. Let's see if we can get ourselves another portal somewhere. So, there's an enemy in front of me. And a bear. So Q is basically your go-to button all the time. So we got ourselves that. Okay, looks heavily black. Yeah. There we go. Always be careful with these things. Ah. So, a flying bird and a pane of glass. Now we are able to destroy glass. How nice is that? Can we get back here? Maybe. Another climbing thing. Thing is, I don't want to go on forward. I want to know what's behind that metal gate. Okay. Once the bleeding starts, Get rid of them. Not what I had in mind. There. There's a slight delay if you press it. Oh. But otherwise it's okay. What do we got here? So, there seems to be another little puzzle around. What do we have here? No gates, no nothing. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You know what? There are glyphs around. I'm gonna use that one. That's not how that works. Oh no. Okay, let's just impale them on there. Okay. The thing is, if I just let them there, then everything will be fine, I hope. So, we have to get into another dimension first. Then we can get through. Oh, look at this! There are weapons on the sides of that gate thingy. Let's get rid of this one. I have a little issue now. Oh, I think I know how this is supposed to be done. And there's also a glass pane all the way up there. Good. Now we understand. So, question. Are those two still alive? Well, mostly alive. They do disappear, look at that. You don't have to suck up the souls. Okay, this is the way up. I think I have to do... The fact that there is glass that you could maybe break. Something weird. Okay, wait. Either something is broken, or our aim is bad. Okay, you can't break that. So you can only break a few things, not everything. You can't break that one. This one is a sword. Wait. Okay, it's a sword surrounded by flames. Very interesting. But it's not the Soul Reaver, and you cannot break every piece of glass. Maybe there's breakable glass, and then there is unbreakable stuff. So, let's move that one forward. Okay, and now we can change dimensions again. So, let's get them souls. Perfect. And up there we go. What do we have here? Wait a minute, that's an S. The thing is, it's not actually an S. It's like the shape of an S thing. We have to change dimensions again, I think. Do we? No. I have to get on forward. But this one looks suspiciously like... Okay, an underwater area again. It's a little bit of that. Okay. Ship. Yeah. That's just great. I am looking for a teleporter point, but I don't see any yet. There are glyph powers up here. No enemies so far. That's just the way back. So, there is a gate all the way at the end. There's nothing getting triggered here, but look at that ship. It's underground. There's glyph energy in the water. Which means there is a way around. Look at that. there's a huge harpoon. Okay, how do you... we have to get higher than that, I don't think. No. And I'm screwed. Perfect. Not the thing that I wanted, but the thing that I got. Where are we? We're a bit... It's a huge maze down here. You have to be extremely careful where you are. There could be hidden enemies left and right. What if we were to unshackle that now? Unshackle the ship. So there is one on the east. An eastern exit. And then there is a western exit. Okay, we cannot actually reach this place, can we? Nope. Not like that. Underwater ship west. Ship water west. Okay, let's write that down. Once we are able to get through here. So, the thing that I wanted to do was switch planes on the ship. Just to see if I can actually get across it. So, now we are here. Oh. Okay. So that's how it is all connected. Interesting. So you're supposed to go on forward like that. But why can you change dimensions? Yeah, see? The ship is actually a little higher up there. It bends upwards, giving you an opportunity to jump to the other side. There we go. Yeah, that's the way. We have ourselves a door and a teleporter point. That's good. That means that we can go on forward from here. But we could do a little backtracking now that we have the ability to shoot things. What do we have here? The S symbol. Maybe you have to see this in a different way. Maybe the T part at the top is the ears and the rest is the body. And then you have that strange dot shape. Like this is the underwater thing. Also look at the symbols, that's completely different. It's a human face. This is more a depiction of an environment. Then you have one of this here. You have two stars. And then you have that strange shape, whatever that means. This is Melchiah, again. Also kind of looks like Melchiah as well, if you look at him from the side. That's an area that I haven't yet explored. That's Zephon. The spiders also makes sense. And this is on top of the spider, the big spider. This is the... that's the area that I needed to go to, right? Yeah. That's the one where I wanted to backtrack a little. Now that I can shoot things with a laser. With a laser sword. No, it's not a laser sword. It's a rave blade. We need to get our terminology right here. The little magical lightsaber. So, the idea is to shoot that block away somehow. If that works. So let's see if I can shoot the block from... that's definitely not high enough. Let's just climb a little higher. I can't use weapons once I'm climbing. So the thing that I'm gonna do now is jump backwards a little. Okay. And let's see how far I can aim. But okay, so first we have to turn around. And okay, we don't have the right angle for it, so that means one thing and one thing only. Get onto that headpiece. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that, you can actually land on that. Interesting. Whatever. Let's get in there. So, and do a little bit of a climb. Now that we are able to break glass and all of that shenanigans, we may be able to do really cool things. And whoop. And oh. That's... Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, there we go. So... the fact that the camera turns slightly is so annoying. Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay, so we always start with the shifting ability first. Good to know. Oh. Don't want to fall down here, so let's just make it around here safe. There we go. Yeah, this is just normal jumps. This feels weird. There are glyphs all over. So wait a minute, there's one enemy at the... somewhere over there. Let's clear this one real quick. Same with that one. Oh! Sorry about that. I was not looking for this. Oh, and then there's also the breakable wall in Malek's tomb. That's also something that we have to do. Let's get a little bit further down. Let's see if I can break that there. No. So this is just there for decorative purposes. The thing is, you can get up there if you die and regenerate, get some needed essences, and then the yeah, where do I have to go? You have to go all the way around here. So there we go. Is this the right? It's likely to the right. Eh? Okay, maybe the angle is wrong. Let's try this again from here. There we go. So now we... Wait. Can you push it even further? Nope. So this is just a little bit of energy that you can find around. I just remember that we can get there. Just want to see. Yeah, that's just a temple. Okay, there's no way forward. We got the special glyph for it, but nothing else. Let's see. Now we can get up here. But this seems more like an upgrade area. There we go. And not real, you can continue from here kind of area. Okay, let's cross that off of our little list. This was the route Nupraptor climb cube. That one can get away. There's a Melkaya underwater way. What was so special about that? We can climb, but we cannot swim. Yeah, we need the swim thing, I think. This is why I wrote underwater. Yeah, swim. Kain climb. We got a glass climb thing. Oh, yeah. This was next to Zephon stuff. There was a glass pane that we could break. I think I can go there and get that done. The top bell in Zephon's cathedral is just there to annoy the enemies. It has no real purpose. Malek Tomb Crack. This is something that I'm going to check up at the end, I would say. So, where do we go to first? We're going for Zephon Tunnel? Yeah. Zephon's Tunnel looks good. So... no fall damage is so sweet. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's not it. Ah. It's not Zephon. That is Zephon. The thing is, before you reach Zephon, you can actually go some other place. That's really weird. Maybe you're supposed to explore the area with the whirlpool. And yeah, definitely have to explore that one. I totally forgot that this is still a thing. Yeah, which one was the thing with the climb? Zephon Tunnel Glass Climb. Could be that one. Or it could be the one on the other side. Who knows? Wait a minute. No, wait. The glass climb thing is not here. It is inside Zephon's tomb, I believe. Wasn't it? Yeah, you need to swim in order to get that. That is one thing. What about the other one? I always mix them up. This is Zephon? This is not glass climb. Where does that one end up again? No, this was the swimming area. Bollocks. So, wait a minute. Oh, I wrote Zephon twice. Like, there's a Zephon tunnel, and then there's a spider area with the water tunnel, left, swim, climb, right, swim. Yeah. Anyway, we have to get in there, and then we have to get down somehow. And I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can continue. That seems to be very high. Much too high, actually. So. This is amazing. That one gets us in here. And then there was a tunnely bit somewhere. The question was where. What? This was just a different room, I believe. There are spidery bits all over the place, but this was not the one that I needed. First I had to get further up. Okay. This was the way around. I think this was the way. Yep, that one could be the one. Where is it now? Yeah, that's just great. Usually these things can like... Oh, no, no, we messed up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, no. Don't have the patience for it. Don't have the patience for it. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. There's this one teensy-weensy thing. This is not the way forward. This is the way around. Not the way forward. And we don't need the Soul Reaver in order to... no. Maybe I should go. Okay. There is some kind of tunnely bit, but this is not the one. I thought this was though. Maybe I have to switch dimension? Nah. Maybe I should have just fallen down. That would be the easiest way. Okay. And across. Oh, come on. This is something that I absolutely despise in those old games. The fact that you just hit it slightly. Sometimes you can climb up, no issues. Sometimes huge issue. Huge. Okay, let's try this again. And forward. There we go. Okay, this was not the way. Whoa. And then this happens. So sliding on forward. Extremely far. But yeah, let's not complain too much. So, will I reach that? I think it was here. Could have been. Supposed to be. There! This thing. Okay, so what's down here? What's hidden behind it? Underground. Spectral realmy kind of thing. And we got ourselves what? Where are we now? Oh no. Flying enemies. So that's one strong enemy done. There are strange jumping thingies. Oh, look at that. A note. That's a symbol that we haven't seen at all. That's strange. And then there is this bulb around. What do we have here? I think you need that. So... there. There don't seem to be any enemies around, which is okay. What happens if we were to hit that? Nothing. Yeah. Let's just hope I can get I can't get across. Okay, I cannot get across. Wait a minute. I can throw it. Okay. I can throw it, and I can pick it up. Good. So let's use that to our advantage. Maybe we can figure out how to do this. We have to change dimensions. And I have to throw it maybe diagonally. I have to throw dimensions first. thing is, it does drop after a certain distance, right? So maybe. Oh. Okay. So we definitely did something. That's good. But where's the thing? I think this is not supposed to be done in that manner. Every time you land on that platform, it gives me a little heart attack. It's just a little. A teensy weensy heart attack. Okay, so you can throw it. Where is it though? Of course it's down there. Of course. Yep. So it would be better for you to throw like one of your projectiles before you do anything else. Because this thing has to be thrown up like that. Good. Perfect preparation. The thing is, it collided and then it probably dropped down. So, let's do this yet again. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Okay, and switcheroo. That is waiting for us. Perfect. Okay. Skaboosh. Now what? And we got ourselves another glyph. Interesting. So we start with 2 glyph power. Then the next glyph gives us 4 glyph power. And now we have 8 glyph power. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that's why. Interestingly, the first one can be used pretty much all the time. What does this one do? It does make sounds. Interesting. The thing is, what is it good for? Absolutely. Wait. Maybe we should drop that one up. What happens if we hit it again? Nothing. It's just an interaction thing. No. No is there no way to drop weapons or something? Not really. So that means we got Zephon's tunnel done. Let's just mark this. Zephon's glass tunnel thing. Perfect. Right. Okay, this is very suspicious. It's the only other symbol that we have around here. So what happens if I were to use that? Maybe it's one of those powers that only becomes fairly useful at later points in time. There. So that means we're just going to get out of here. Maybe we need to get up first. So get a bit more like that. And you only get one. Ah, okay. And this was the backtracking part. I want to test this out here. See what happens. Those creatures seem to be fairly weak against sound. So let's test this out. We have an awful lot of glyph power there. And where are they? Let's lure them out first. But it's a sound thing, so it should actually attack some creatures that are more sensible to sound, if anything. I thought there was an entrance in the building. And this is where... There we go. So let's see if that one works or not. Interesting. Makes them bleed immediately. Slightly better than the whole stone stuff. Stone paralyzes the enemies and we can go past them if we want to. This one, on the other hand, slightly different. Okay. Now then, let's get out of here. So the sound makes them bleed. The first one makes them get pushed around. Kind of like that. Okay, where do we go to next? Malek, yes. Malek's tomb. That means Sarafan. None of those glyphs have been useful outside of combat so far. They're just... The Reaver, or every normal ability that Raziel gets, is something useful for puzzle solving. But the glyphs are only battle related. So, which one is yet? I need the Sarafan. This one. And once I'm in here, whoop. My hypothesis was that there is, yes. So it's just a way around, pretty much. And in we go. And then I wanted to destroy Malek's thingy. So, onwards, 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 onwards. Okay. You need 2 of those shots in order to paralyze them. Good to know. Right, so we're up here again. Malek. What now? Maybe we have to be a bit stronger than that. It looks as if you can break it. It's the only one that has no tombstone on top of it. It's also very interesting. Okay, we can't break that one yet. Maybe we need the almighty push for this? No. Maybe we need to be a bit stronger than that. We can destroy glass, but not Malek's thing. Okay. So that means we're going to continue with the ship. Wait, ship water west, yeah. I have to get the similar names. Sarafan Gateway forward. I have to get rid of that too. Oh no, wait. Need to switch. I got a decent amount. Oh no, wait, there's no door around it. Interesting. Which one is it? Which one is it? There we go. I would say that this is Zephon because it's an S. But no, it's not. Right. Anyway, we did a little bit of backtracking, and now we can continue in this environment in the next episode. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual, and ta-ta.